Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday Ignition, a special Monday Ignition on Memorial Day. Now, typically, I would reschedule something to Tuesday whenever there's a holiday like Memorial Day. And I decided this year to do this a little bit different and to share a powerful story about what Memorial Day means to me and what the sacrifice of the men and women who serve our country and those who have made the ultimate sacrifice means to the freedom that we have. And freedom is not free. There are currently men and women who are tucked away in nooks and crannies in this world fighting for us to have our opportunity to breathe the air of freedom, to live our lives, to be with our families, to have a barbecue today, to swim today, to do the things you want to do in your life. And I just encourage all of you, especially on days like today, but we must continue to remember it every day, to have that appreciation for the sacrifice that these men and women make. And when the ultimate sacrifice is made, to remember what that truly means and to know that there are loved ones that they have here in the United States who no longer have the opportunity to be with those individuals. This is the ultimate sacrifice made for something way bigger than the individual. So when I think of Memorial Day, it takes me back to 2012. Many of you from the book, The Standard, you remember the story of me talking about watching Officer Stockton receive his Purple Heart. This was a gentleman who, when they called him up to receive his Purple Heart in Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas, when I had the opportunity to spend time and to speak to 780 wounded warriors from the Army, I watched Officer Stockton receive this Purple Heart. They said amazing things about him as they welcomed him to the stage to pin the Purple Heart to his chest. And they asked Officer Stockton, is there anything that you would like to say after they had said all these things about him? And they passed the microphone and they put it right at his mouth. And he grabbed the microphone and he said, if I had to go back and do it the exact same way, I would. And he passed it back. You see, that is what these men and women do. They put themselves in harm's way. And even when wounded, they would go back. But many don't have that opportunity. That's why we must honor and remember not just today, but every day. I also had the opportunity to meet General Jack Tilley, as well as Chris Byers. I don't know if I've ever showed this picture to anybody, but this is a picture that actually sits right by my family's picture right here. So every day when I walk into my office, this is the picture that I see. Jack Tilley, Chris Byers. This was 2012 on that day. Chris Byers was a double amputee. Chris Byers walked up to me. The setting that we were in this picture was like a home that was created. And it was a home that was created for individuals coming to receive treatments to be comfortable. And I'll never forget, he walks up to me and he's eating a bag of sugar cookies, and he takes a bite out of the sugar cookie, and then he reaches his hand out and he says, would you like a sugar cookie? And I said, no, I'm good. And then I said to him, what are you doing here? And he said, both of my legs were blown off by IEDs. And he said, last week, from all of my treatments here at Fort Sam Houston, it was the first time I was able to lay on the ground with my daughter with both of my prosthetics off and to comfortably throw her up in the air and catch her. They're helping me get my strength back. And here he was, still in his fatigues, still with a smile on his face, offering me sugar cookies. You know, sometimes I don't think we slow down enough to remember what Memorial Day means. Sometimes I don't think we slow down enough to remember the sacrifice that men and women are making for us. So I encourage you, not just on Memorial Day, but every day, slow down. Have a deep appreciation for why you have the freedom you have and what makes our country the greatest country in the world. And be strong and take advantage of the opportunity, because they make the sacrifice for you to enjoy the freedoms and the opportunity that you have not to waste it. And maybe place something in your environment, like this picture for me, that when I see it, it reminds me, never forget. God bless each and every single one of you. Love and appreciation to each and every single one of you. Those that have served, God bless you and thank you. Those who have had friends who have served and paid that ultimate sacrifice, God bless their memories, their legacies, and the sacrifice they made for all of us. And those who are currently supporting troops overseas, tucked away in those nooks and crannies, God bless each and every single one of you, and strong prayers remain with them for their safety to come back home in the same manner in which they left. God bless you. Happy Memorial Day. May we never forget.